So here you are, Fuds. Will you attend my ascension ceremony? Hector and everyone is also coming. What? These clothes? I look silly, don't I? Formal dress is so stiff. I can't stand it. Everything's finally resolved. I'll succeed my father as marked Pherae. I don't know if I'm equal to the task, but I'm gonna do my best for all the people who live here. First, do you really have to go? No, I understand. I'm sure that you have things you must do. Thank you for supporting me in everything. So, Fuds, this is farewell. If it weren't for you, I wouldn't. This world wouldn't be here. You have my heartfelt gratitude. I'll see you again. It's a promise, my friends. And that looks like it's a staff roll to me. This is a good game. It's a game which got me into the Fire Emblem series as a whole. It's why I played it. I'm a big fan of the Fire Emblem series. But even with modern games like Path of Radiance, like Three Houses, like even Engage, are more free to play, as in open and easy to get a grips to. The linear nature of this game has always made it difficult. I mean, don't get me wrong, the permadeath of Fire Emblem fame is something which always make the games hard until I got rid of it. I mean, I know you can technically turn it on these days, but I don't bother because I'm lazy and I'm a slacker. I don't want to have to reload saves every single 5 seconds. I mean, you saw how pissed off I got doing the one level this one, which I couldn't do. Special thanks to these people. That's actually quite quick credits, actually. All rights, including games and audio music program reserved by Nintendo and Intelligent Systems. Here's my lists. $521 turns. Marked return to Pherae with Eliwood, and as the head of Knights of Pherae, dedicated his life to training young squires. Lowen was Swift Knight. Lowen replaced Marcus as the most famed knight in all of Pherae. His endless zeal served Pherae well throughout. Rebecca returned to her father, and then pledged to serve House Pherae. She's formed a family, and yet she still serves Pherae well. Dorcas returned to Pherae, and used the money he earned to buy medicine for Natalie, his wife. She recovers rapidly. Arthur continued his quest from country to country. Rumours say that he fell in love with his own mortal enemy. Oswald served as a vassal to Marcus Ostia. He was a calm, reasonable voice in Lycia's ruling government. After he continues his service as a spy for House Ostia, the memory of his beloved Layla lingers on his heart. Sarah returned to Ostia. She spent much time tending to her own affairs, but lately she's begun to enjoy her free time, and she's still adorable. Guy continued his quest to be the finest swordsman of all Sacae. His form was so perfected that all called him the Saint of Swords. Oak returned to Etruria and was asked to succeed the retiring Lord Pent. He refused and devoted his life to the study of magic. Priscilla returned to Etruria's Count Caelin. Her adopted parents met her not with harsh rebukes, but with tears of joy. After Lyn abdicated ward of Caelin, Florina returned to Ilia. She remains shy, but this shyness has made her strong within. After Caelin was placed under Ostian rule, Ken became its steward. His dedication earned him the love of his people. When Ostia took over the rule of Caelin, Sain resigned and became an independent knight. His love of women is unchanged. Will, archery never got used. Will remained a knight of Caelin even after Ostia took over. He became the commander of Ostia's Caelin Archer Division. Raven vanished without a word. Many reports have placed him in Arafen, but none have been confirmed. Lucius lived a modest life in a remote corner of Arafen. He built a small orphanage, where he now cares for helpless children. Canis returned to his family in Ilia. Some years later, he and his wife died trying to stop a snowstorm. His child was raised by his old mother. Dart took a grave wound protecting Vargas in a skirmish. He vanished at sea, but rumours claim he might still be in Pherae. Fiora grew many missions as the head of a mercenary company. Her donations saved many poor families in Ilia from destitution. After a battle, Lego travelled the lands looking for Blackfang refugees. He helped them to ease the pain of his own loss. After these dragonkin bid farewell to the land of their birth, they returned to their new world, meeting Eliwood. Warmed the hearts of these ice dragons, with hope that many man and dragon could live in peace. As a knight of the Imperial Guard, Isadora served as guard to Lady Eleanora. She continued to study to be a lady until she wed. He moved to Ilia and became a mercenary knight of some fame. He fought not for country, but for people in need. Raph returned to his tribe in Sacae. His deed earned him warm greetings from his father, the famed Silver Wolf. Hawkeye returned to Nabata and lived peacefully in Arcadia with his daughter, whom he trains to be a guardian of a desert. Often these kids, you wonder whether or not the characters in Fire Emblem 6. Gates resumed his aimless wandering. He searched his land for a land that he finally called his own. When Athos died, Pent took over his research. To focus on his studies, Pent resigned as Mage General of Etruria. This action set the palace in an uproar, but Pent and Louise endured. Harken worked closely with Marcus to rebuild the Knights of Pherae. They are slowly rebuilding their strength and prestige. At Eliwood's invitation, she started a quiet life in a small village in Pherae. She plans to return to Buran to visit a certain cemetery. Some rumours say that Vaida died at the hands of Buran forces. Others say she's now served Buran's Prince Zephyr. No one knew of the old him. No one knows what became of him. He vanished as though he never existed in the first place. Athos died in a foreign land. Those who saw his face said that he seemed as though he had at last found true peace. Villainous opened a shop in Alnastia, but it was forced to close. Plans on reopening with some aid from Lord Eliwood himself. Lyn entrusted Caelin's rule to Ostia and returned to the plains of her birth. She often thinks fondly on the people of Caelin. Hector returned to Ostia and became her Marcus. His bond of friendship with Eliwood remains eternally strong. Eliwood succeeded his father as the Marks of Pherae. His sincerity and his clear guidance made him his father's equal in all eyes. The Tactician vanished after a final battle. Buran, Lycia, and Etruria all sought those famed skills, but none ever found the Tactician. Finn. And that there was Fire Emblem. Or as known as Fire Emblem 7. Extras. Battle history. And then Hector's Tale. All hard modes. Linguina. Return to link menu. Anyway, that's me done for now. I'm not sure what I'm going to be playing next. I'll actually have a think about it. But I'm looking at my calendar in front of me, and I'm seeing this episode should be going up on the 26th of January. That's only about a month and a half away from release of Suikoden 1 and 2 on the modern consoles. So I don't want to do anything long. I'll have a think about it. It's probably going to be a short game. I might do some more like one-off things, like a little Final Fantasy 14 video here and there, or some kind of ring fit challenge. I'll have a think about it. I'd like to say, if you've got any ideas, leave them in the comments, because that's an option. But I'm going to be honest with yourself, there's not going to be enough time, because by the time you watch this, I've already recorded whatever's coming next. I've only got about a month to think about it. Anyway, that has been Fire Emblem 7. I do actually have Fire Emblem 8 to my left. Not on the Switch, but I've actually got a physical version of it. I finally found, well, I finally bought a physical version of it. I found it ages ago. I think I sold it. So I might come back to Fire Emblem 8 at some point in time. Because I do enjoy the Fire Emblem series. Especially the old classic Game Boy ones. But have a wonderful day. Thanks very much for watching, and bye-bye.